Our last speaker is Lorna O'Brien. She's the helpline manager at the Cancer Council New South Wales. That's the 131120 number that you just saw up there. Lorna's a registered nurse with over 30 years' experience. She claims, and that's absolutely true, that oncology, nursing and palliative care have become her passion. She has many passions, but this is one of them, definitely. And she'd like to ensure that no person goes through a diagnosis of cancer alone. This year, she'll be celebrating 10 years of working at the Cancer Council, and she currently manages the Helpline, which is a programme offering information and support to all those affected by cancer.
Bear with me. I've titled this presentation "Shut Up and Listen" because it's kind of catchy, and hopefully you'll remember it. It's not meant to be offensive or anything. I was sitting there thinking, I wish I'd changed the title. As Jill said, I manage the Helpline, which is a team of health professionals, and we take around about 16,500 calls a year, and around 9,000 of those are from those directly affected by cancer. The helpline, which is the number you're all going to remember after today, because you're going to ring us with any question that you have in relation to the cancer journey. And we're a confidential support service that's free for the cost of a local call. You can also email us if you have a question late at night that you think, I really must ask that. Email it and we'll reply to you. I just thought I'd give you some of the things that people ring the helpline about, so you get a sense that it's just, we just don't answer questions. We also offer emotional support, and we help with treatment and management of cancer. We send out publications. We answer a lot of questions about chemotherapy and support people with that. We help with early detection. People have signs and symptoms or are concerned about something, they'll ring us and have a chat to us about that. Surgery, prevention, diagnosis, radiotherapy and investigations and tests. And we often get a lot of people that have opened the envelope that says do not open, and they ring us because they don't understand exactly what the results mean, and we try and help interpret those. As you've heard a lot about today, the helpline is 131120. And I'm going to talk about 19 services that we are specifically dedicated to those affected by cancer. And all of these are accessible through the 131120 number. We have cancer information centres, which is a dedicated space within hospitals and treatment centres. And this is a place where you can access information and get support. Here's some pictures of those. You'll see them in Calvary Hospital. It's about 14 places that these centres are now placed. And as Jill said earlier, it's about making sure that people get the right information at the right time. And so there's many avenues for you to be able to access that information. Emma alluded to some of the financial assistance. We have a program which offers a one-off financial assistance for up to $250. And this $250 can help with immediate phone bill, light bill, petrol, food, something that's kind of a crisis at that time. We also have the no-interest loans, and this is for patients and carers with temporary financial difficulty, and but they can demonstrate the capacity to pay it back. Cancer doesn't come at a good time and tends to be when your fridge or your washing machine or your car breaks down, and there's that other added burden. So this no-interest loan can help ease that worry. We also have financial planning, which is free assistance from financial planners, and it's eligible for cancer patients, and Emma spoke about that. The legal referral program, which Emma just spoke about, and just to recap, it's about helping draft wills, power of attorney, access to superannuation, credit and debt issues, insurance claims and disputes, and any tenancy disputes. So if you have any queries, you can ring 131120 and we'll connect you up into the team. We have telephone support groups which offer support and information to adults affected by cancer, for carers and family members, and for those bereaved. There's Cancer Connections, which is a website. Not everybody wants to talk, and sometimes it's those quiet times at the end of the night when you're actually thinking and reflecting on what's happening in your life or your family members. And this website is a place to go, and you can blog, ask questions and talk to the virtual community. It offers peer support. It's for people that are isolated, for cancers that affect speech. It's for carer support, and it's also anonymous. And I recommend that you have a look at that when you get home. We offer printed, online and audiovisual material, which you've seen a lot of that today, and there's some outside. We have a library, like a normal library, your city library, and you can borrow books, journals or DVDs, and it's located at our Woolloomooloo office, but you can access the books or resources online, and we'll post it out. We don't charge a late fee. We have support groups, leader training, support from regional officers, public liability insurance for support groups, and you can talk to some of the people here today that organise those. We have the Cancer Counselling program, and this is a one-off, subsidised, free one-on-one counselling with a professional counsellor, and they're experienced in cancer issues. It includes up to 6 sessions, and they can be held face-to-face over the phone or a home visit. And to access this service is through the 13 11 20 number. Sometimes it's the practical support that you need, such as financial assistance, transport to treatment or accommodation, or home help. These can be accessed through calling the helpline. We have our peer support, and this is an excellent program. It's about talking to somebody that's been there, that's going through it or knows what to expect. And it's all well and good to hear from professionals, but it's the person that's actually done the journey prior to you or at the same time. And it's talking to somebody who's been there. And a lot of people often say it's the volunteer that actually helped to put in perspective about, did it hurt, what to expect. The nurses always say it doesn't hurt, but the volunteer says how it is. The employment and return to work, we have literature and information about helping people with this part of their journey. And again, if you contact 13 11 20, we'll be able to connect you to the right people. Transport, it's really important. And the Cancer Council has a partnership with volunteer transport services for cancer patients. For some people, no transport means no treatment. And if you call us, we can talk about that with you. This is just some of the programs that we've done in the past. In 2008, there was 834,464 kilometres travelled. I love these figures. 1,554 people were transported to treatment that we've been able to help. And all of this is all done through donations, generosity of the people of New South Wales. We don't get any government funding for our support services. So to be able to offer this, I'm quite proud of, part of the team. The Cancer Directory, which is a website, it's a national database of trusted Australian cancer resources, and there's a website there if you need to access that information. That's the helpline. What's the number? That's it.